What's up, y'all? P2 Powers back at you with another video. How is everybody doing today? So the first boss we are going to tackle in this episode is the Chaos Elemental, the easiest boss in the game located in the wilderness. I currently have 185 kills, and I have one drop out of the 30 for the collection, and more importantly, obviously I do not have Ellie, the Chaos Elemental pet. In case anyone didn't know, the reason why the wilderness is so scary is because when you die in Runescape normally, you can reclaim your items from death at a cost. But when you die in the wilderness, you can only keep 3 items. Unless, of course, you get skulled, which is what happens when you attack another player, whether accidentally or purposely. When you get skulled, you lose all of your items if you get killed. So, to prevent that, we are only bringing 3 good items, which is 2 things of Animal Core of Saren armor, and our Noxious Staff. I have my left click option turned off on players in the wilderness, and then everything else that I have is easily replaceable. I should mention that not a lot of people PK in RuneScape 3. That is mainly an old school RuneScape thing. And even though I just got combat level 138, I am still a noob and still a chicken, and I still do not want to die. So at this point in time, I get really nervous because this other player comes running up, and after the fact, I realized he was probably just going to do some safe cracking in the castle. But during the moment, I thought he might have been scouting for some other players. So once I got this last kill, I decided to yeet out of there because I am a sissy. So we only ended up getting 30 kills done. We've added nothing to the collection log and no pet. So let's go and tackle a different boss. Alrighty, so I just talked to Death and got a Reaper assignment. I thought I had already done my Reaper assignment for today, but I guess not. And he gave us the task of killing 26 Dagannoth Kings. I have killed 108 up until this point, and we have 2 out of the 10 drops for the collection. So without further ado, let's get started. So a few kills in, we end up getting a unique drop, the Sear Coal. It's not worth much, but it does bring us one step closer to completing the collection log whenever we decide to tackle that, so that's good, I guess. Now comes an embarrassing part of the fight. I was trying to organize my inventory and my Beast of Burdens inventory, and I was not paying attention when I was fighting Dagannoth Prime, and it ended up being a potentially costly mistake. I did not die because I was wearing my 99 defense cape, but I did sign, and I actually didn't even notice until a few minutes later. That shows how much attention I was paying. So I got the 26 kills and then some done. I got my revenge on Dagannoth Prime. I was going to stay for the entire instance, but at this point my wife called and I needed to pick her up from work, so I had to go ahead and finish up a little bit early. That is where we will wrap this episode up. We are up to 158 total kills at the Dagannoth Kings, and we added a drop to our collection log. This will be my last upload until after Christmas, so I want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. Remember to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content, or if you just want to be nice if you don't enjoy the content. Either way is fine with me. Have a good one, everybody.